What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Boozer here. Thanks for stopping by. Today we are on the test server here, and we're going to get a sneak peek at the brand new champions that are going to be coming on Monday, along with the Fusion Yuki Masa Demon of Ice. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. Let's start off with the mythical champion here, and it's going to be from the Dark Elves, Arachoa Moonspinner. Arachoa Moonspinner. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What is she wearing? Anyways, super cool looking champion here for the Dark Elves. Very aesthetically, thematic with the Dark Elves faction, of course. Look at those base stats: 110 base speed, 22.6k HP, 1.4k defense. That's quite a bit of defensive stats here. 30 resistance, 20 accuracy as well. Let's check out this kit here. He's got an A1 double hit. Each hit decreases the target turn meter by 5%, so that's 10% drop. Each hit decreases the target's turn meter by additional 5% if the target is under any debuffs placed by this champion. So potentially 20% turn meter drop on the A1. That does not sound very impressive. I'm going to say that right now. Let's check out the A2 here. Moonspinner Maul. 4-turn cooldown down to 3 turns. Attacks all enemies. Decrease the turn meter of all enemies by 50%. Now that's a big turn meter drop. Decreases the turn meters of all enemies by 100% instead if this skill is used on extra turn or instant turn. Okay. Places a True Fear debuff for 1 turn. Places a True Fear debuff for 2 turns instead against enemies whose turn meter is fully decreased by this skill and bosses. That's really interesting. I mean, 50% turn meter drop is absolutely massive. If you go 100% turn meter drop, I mean, we're talking, Arman's level is a full turn meter steal, and then you got the stun from Arman. So this ability generally is not even as good as Arman's ability, I would say, but it's still a pretty strong ability. I mean, Arman's ability is just pretty busted, but this is still a pretty decent one. The A3 here on a 4-turn cooldown when fully booked removes all buffs from all enemies. Okay, so it's a full enemy strip. A decreased defense, block active skills, and then grants an extra turn if 8 or more debuffs were placed by this skill. So if you're fighting 4 enemies, you place decreased defense and block active on everybody, then you're going to get an extra turn. 4-turn cooldown, effectively 3 turns cooldown. Again, it doesn't feel that powerful. I mean, if you made this just a flat 3-turn cooldown ability, strip, decrease defense, block actives, that's kind of not even that much stronger than somebody like Odin, for example. Odin has decreased defense, stun with the strip on a 3-turn cooldown. So it's not even on that level, because the stun is going to be usually better than block actives in terms of just locking them out from doing anything. And this is a conditional 3-turn ability, basically. It's a 4-turn ability by default. So far, not looking too good. Honestly, this kit does not look very good. For a mythical champion, it doesn't look very good. But let's see what else he's got going on. We got the Metamorph, and then got the passive. Increases champion's speed by 4 for each debuff placed by this champion, and 2 for each debuff resisted when this champion attempts to place debuffs. Stacks up to 100 speed. So 25, if she lands 25 debuffs, then you're going to get 100 speed. Only counts debuffs placed by this champion skills. Okay, that's good to know. I mean, she has 1 debuff here, and then she has 2 debuffs here. It's going to take a while. Honestly, to land 25, you're going to need to use this ability 3 times. 2 times, 1 time. That's not enough. Yeah, this is looking pretty bad. Let's transform and see what we got here. Ooh. I guess this is Nell. This is Nell's skin. But they used it here. I mean, it looks great. Looks great. Great looking skin. Base stats here turns into an attack base damage dealer, 1500 attack. Honestly, a little bit on the low side, but let's check out what the abilities are here. A1 double hit, fills his champion's turn meter by 5% for each crit, so he's going to get 10% turn meter. Fills his champion's turn meter by additional 5% for each crit hit if the target is under block actives, decreased defense. If this attack kills an enemy, grants an extra turn instead. Okay, that's good. That's interesting. He gets a little bit of turn meter. And then this block active, decreased defense. I mean, are you transforming right after you land the A3 on the previous form? It's kind of tough to set up, right? It's really tough to set up. If the target is under or, okay, under or, so that's good to know, under or, and it could be from any champion landing these debuffs, so that could probably work, make it a little bit easier. A2, 3-turn cooldown, attacks one enemy 3 times. We always use this skill instead of the default skill when counterattacking. Okay, that's pretty good. This skill cannot be blocked by block active skills debuffs. Okay, so she's immune to it, I guess. Will ignore shields, block damage. Ignores unkillable if they're under block actives or decrease defense. Heals the champion turn by 15 for each crit. It's based off max HP too. Interesting. I mean, no ignore stone skin, no ignore defense. Block active is still a debuff that just doesn't happen too often. There's just not too many champions with it. If you're looking for decreased defense, and then you're gonna get a little bit of bonus here, 3-turn cooldown. I mean, still, it's okay. It's probably okay, but it's probably leaning on the not so good side. 4-turn cooldown, 3-turn cooldown here on the A3. Attacks one enemy 4 times. Nice. Each hit will ignore 15% of the target's defense. That's good. Each hit will ignore 30% of the target's defense. Instead, if the target is under block actives of decreased defense, that's good. If you hit this condition, of course, fills this champion's turn meter by 20% for each crit. So it's potentially 80% turn meter fill. Oh my, then places Perfect Veil for 2 turns on a 3-turn cooldown. Now this ability seems like it hits pretty hard. Like 30% ignore defense and then 80% turn meter fill. That's huge. That's pretty huge. This ability could be crazy. Check out his passive here. Champion's immune hard CC while under Veil or Perfect Veil. Champion cannot receive crit hits while under Veil or Perfect Veil. Only the A3 places Perfect Veil on herself. She doesn't place any other buffs. And there's not too many setup champions to put her under Veil. Like, you're not going to start the round under Veil most of the time. But there is a new relic that does that. So she she could be insane with that new relic. I mean, yeah, it's not, but honestly, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it here. Like, she needs to hit so hard for this to do stuff. I'm not feeling it. Not feeling it. Block active's obviously very strong. Her base kit's actually not impressive in my opinion, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyways, so that's Arachoa here, Moonspinner, the next mythical champion that's going to be coming with the fusion update. As mentioned, we do have Yuki Masa coming in, who is the fusion. Another champion that's coming in is going to be Cecilia the Red Hope here, Void Affinity champion here. She looks kind of cool. Looks kind of cool. Banner Lords. Do we need more Banner Lords? I don't know. But anyways, yeah, she looks pretty cool. 15-20 defense. She is defense base. She's going to be a damage dealer. Let's check out what she can do here. A1, attacks one enemy, heals all allies by 10% of their max HP. Pretty standard ability, nothing too crazy, but definitely useful. A2, on a 3-turn cooldown when fully booked, attacks all enemies twice. Damage dealt by the skill increased by 5% for each ally above 50% HP. So if you have 3 allies, you get a 15% damage boost. If you're attacking first, I guess. Places Perfect Veil on all allies except this champion. Oh, it's a max HP hit too. Could be interesting. Perfect Veil on everybody as well. That could be good. Not many Veil champions. And then what's this? Attacks all enemies. Before attacking, places increased defense on all allies for 2 turns. For 2 turns. Nice. 3-turn cooldown ability. Places strengthen and counterattack on all allies for 2 turns. Wow. Oh, that's big. This is big on a 3-turn cooldown as well. So previously, Val places shields, counterattacks on the whole team for 3 turns. Now, Cecilia places increased defense. She's defense based. She plays increased defense, strengthen, and then counterattack on the whole team on a 3-turn cooldown. And it's an attack as well. This is a really nice ability. Very good. One of the best AoE counterattack abilities in the entire game. Very, very nice. I mean, she is a Void Affinity champion, so. Check out the passive here. Active effects. Places a revive on death for 1 turn on an ally when the ally's HP falls below 50%. Wow. If there are multiple champions on the team with this, only activates 1 skill, cannot activate on duplicate copies if this particular champion is dead. Okay, so she places revive on death on an ally, drops below 50% HP, 6-turn cooldown, books down to 4 turns. That could be interesting because Revive on Death can be a buff, can be extended. Could be interesting. Passive effect: at the start of this champion's turn, remove one random debuff from a random ally and fills their turn meter by 10%. Removes one random debuff and fills their turn meter by 10%. I mean, Doom Priest removes one random debuff from your whole team and heals your whole team by 7.5% or something. So the fact that this is only landing on one ally makes it a little bit weak, but obviously the active effect is very powerful as well. I think she's a good champ. I mean, good champ. I don't know where she's going to fit, but we'll have to see how hard she hits. But overall, I don't think she's going to hit insanely hard, but you know, she's going to be a great pull. If you're going to pull her and you need to progress, she's a great pull. So cool champ. Let's see what else we got coming up next. We got Hilvi. Hilvi here is a dwarf. Force Affinity dwarf. Hilvi the Rime-called. Okay, so she is Christmas themes. That's kind of nice. Let's check out what she's all about here. She's a support champion, 20k HP, 1.4k defense, 110 base speed. That's really nice to see. Check out her kit here. A1 double hit. Each hit has a 50% chance of placing decreased defense. So a double hit, you know, it's all, I would say 75% chance, I think, to land decreased defense on a single target. Oh, Tormund partner. If Tormund the Cold is on the same team, has a 25% chance of instantly activating his Rime Fire skill. Sorry, I'm just going to go double check Rime Fire skill. Rime Fire. So Rime Fire is the A1. So the A1 AoE freeze ability. Okay, so they have a connected A3 ability. Okay. Oh, sorry, A1 ability. So if she uses the A1, then he has a 25% chance, 50% chance when fully booked of using his A1 as well. Cool. Let's check out our A2 here. 3 turn cooldown when fully booked. Removes all buffs from all enemies, so it's a strip. Places freeze on all enemies. If Tormund's on the same team, instantly activates his Blizzard Rage skill. I guess we have to look at Tormund again. Blizzard's Rage. So let's see. Oh, that is his block buffs, heal reduction, and then provoke. Okay, that's a really big ability. So maybe together they could be quite insane. Hilvi, interesting. 3 turn cooldown. This skill's cooldowns cannot be decreased or reset. It's a good ability, strip and freeze. If we're going to compare it against like Odin, for example, Odin has strip, stun, and a decreased defense. So it's not as crazy as that, but pretty decent. I mean, very decent ability. And then we have the A3 here, Ward of the Glacier. 6 turn cooldown, 4 turn when fully booked. How many books she takes? Only 8. Only 8, not too bad. Revive all dead allies. Oh my goodness, she has a revive as well. Places a block damage on all allies for 1 turn and then increase speed on all allies. Will place these buffs even if no allies are revived. So you can go block. So you can go 4 turn block damage, increase speed, even without reviving anybody. Oh man, this is nice. It's a 1 turn though on the block damage, but I mean, you get pretty good value here. If no allies are revived by the skill, also fills turn meter. That's nice. This skills cannot be decreased or reset. Interesting. She has 2 skills that cannot be reset. So to really shut her out there. Passives. Whenever an enemy receives a freeze debuff, this champion steals 1 random buff from them, places the HP burn debuff on them for 2 turns, and decreases their turn meter by 10%. This is just a passive ability. If Tormund's on the same team, fills his turn meter by an amount equal to the enemy turn meter decreased by this skill. So he gains a turn meter. If there are multiple blah blah blah. This is a good passive. This is a good passive because she can place freeze on her A2, and then they're gonna get HP burns, turn meter decrease, and then she brings in speed in all battles too. And she's a reviver. I like it. I think she's good. She has a good kit. Not busted, but good. Not busted, but good. All her abilities are good. A1 decreased defense. Even without Tormund. I mean, with Tormund, you get a lot of value. But even without Tormund, she does pretty good. Decreased defense. She got strip and freeze. Strip and freeze. And then she got a revive, block damage, increased speed, and turn meter boost. Pretty good. And then she has a passive here with HP burn. Very nice. Very nice champion, actually. I like it. Has a little bit of everything. All right, let's move on. She's going to be coming on Monday, patch day. And then we do have a epic champion, I believe a rare champion coming as well. We do know that Yukimasa is a classic / traditional fusion. So there will be a epic and there will be a rare along the way. So Maddak Eyes of Skyiron. Base stats here, pretty low base HP. It looks like he's an attack based damage dealer. He is. Magic 97 base speed, not great. Check out his skill kit here. Attack one enemy. 100% chance when fully booked, transferring one random debuff from this champion to the target. Super weak A1. A2, 3-turn cooldown, ability AoE. 100% chance of removing one random buff from all enemies. That's terrible. Has a 100% chance of stealing 2 random buffs instead if the target is under block buffs or block actives. That is damn bad. That is damn bad. A3. Attacks one enemy 3 times. Is on a 4-turn cooldown. First hit, 100% chance of placing block buffs. For 2 turns, second hit, 100% chance of placing block actives. Third hit has a 75% chance of applying debuff spread, taking one random debuff from the target and placing it on all enemies. I don't like this. One random debuff. Just spread it all, man. Just spread it all. But block buffs, block actives, I mean, it could be interesting. Could be interesting, but 4-turn cooldown, this ability is just not going to cut it nowadays. Passive, this champion deals 15% more damage to enemies whose accuracy is less than this champion. Attack in faction wars. Okay, I mean, generally speaking, I don't know where this guy's going to be super helpful. This ability is just not very good. Chance to remove one random buff. And then this ability, block buffs, block actives with the debuff spread. I mean, faction wars. Is there anything for faction wars here? Transfer one random debuff from this champion. This A1 doesn't really jive with the rest of his kit. And yeah, I mean, maybe he hits super hard. It's a little bit unlikely. Only 1365 attack. So I'm just going to say he's probably not going to be very good. It's just going to be food for your Yukimasa. And then let's check out the rare that's coming. And of course, it's a void rare, guys. It's always a void rare nowadays. Plarium sticking it to everybody, not letting us pull the rares from mystery shards anymore. Attack-based void affinity damage dealer here. Let's check out his kit. Overall stats, very low, 15k base HP, 1300 base attack. 3 abilities. A1, triple hit. Each crit ignores 5% of the target's defense. Is a triple hit, could be useful somewhere. A2, 3-turn cooldown, AoE, 100% chance of placing weaken. It's the small weaken. I mean, it's something. It's a rare, but it's a small weaken, kind of sucks. And then the A3 places increased attack, and then increased crit rate on this champion. Oh my god! And then it gets extra turn, 4-turn cooldown. So I guess you open with this, and then you can hit the enemy with this, and then call it a day. Anyways, that's going to be it for this guy. I mean, this guy's just going to be food, right? So you're just going to go food and then build up the epic, which is also food, and then pick up Yukimasa. So not missing much by fusing these guys into Yukimasa, so all good. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully it was informative. Let me know in the comments below which champion you guys are looking most forward to seeing in action. Do you agree or disagree with my general assessment of the champions? Would love to hear it in the comments below. Let me know. Thanks so much for watching until the end. Appreciate you guys. Have a great day and see you guys in the next video.